Every Claude Code course teaches you the first 4 hours of a one-person AI business. Nobody films the next 8 hours, every single day, that decide if it survives past week 2. If you started a Claude Code project last month, and it's already rotting in a folder, this is why. I'll walk you through my exact operating day, block by block, across 3 live products from one terminal. Most tutorials show the launch. I'll show you the boring loop that keeps revenue coming in. I ship AI automation for clients daily at BizflowAI.io. Let's start with the block everyone skips. Here's the honest part nobody tells you. Starting a one-person AI business with Claude Code is the easy half. The hard half is Tuesday morning, week 3, when you have 3 half-finished products, 47 unread client emails, a bug report from last night, and no idea which one to touch first. That's the day the fantasy dies. So instead of showing you another launch tutorial, I'm going to walk you through my real operating day. 5 time blocks. 3 live products in production. 1 WSL Ubuntu terminal. Roughly €47 a month in infrastructure. 6 focused hours in Claude Code, plus 2 hours of the boring stuff around it. Let's go block by block, and I'll show you the exact rhythm you can copy tomorrow. Block 1 runs from 7 AM to 8:30. This is triage. Before I open anything, I read the overnight digest that lands in Telegram. It tells me which invoices failed to generate, which client emails need a human reply, and which background jobs erred. That digest is the single most important artifact in my day, because without it, I'd waste the first hour deciding what to look at. Once I've read it, I open Claude Code and launch 3 parallel sessions, 1 per product, each pointed at a specific overnight issue. I don't fix them myself. I paste the error, point Claude at the relevant folder, and let it propose a patch while I make coffee. By 8:30, I usually have 3 draft PRs waiting for review. That's block 1. No deep work yet. Just clearing the board so my head is empty when the real building starts. Block 2 runs from 8:30 to 11. This is the only deep build block of the day, and it goes to whichever product is generating the most revenue that month. Not the newest one, not the most fun one, the one paying rent. I open 1 spec file. I write 1 feature description in plain English, maybe 15 lines. I hand it to Claude Code with a single instruction: implement this end-to-end, tests included, and stop when the tests pass. Then I let it work. My job during this block is to review, not to type. I read what it writes, I push back when the logic is wrong, and I merge when it's clean. 1 spec, 1 pull request, 1 deploy. If I tried to squeeze in a second feature, both shit broken. I learned that the hard way. Block 3 runs from 11 to 1. This is client work, and this is where most solo operators leak the most time. They open Gmail. They context switch into marketing mode. They lose the whole afternoon. I don't open Gmail. My lead gen system drops replies needed straight into a queue. Claude drafts a response using the client's history and the last thread, and I approve or edit. Cold email replies, discovery call confirmations, follow-ups on proposals, all drafted before I read them. On a normal day, this block ends with 3 or 4 calls booked and 0 marketing tabs open. Then I break for lunch. Block 4 runs from 2 PM to 5. This is refactor and documentation day, but only for 1 product on rotation. Monday product A, Tuesday product B, Wednesday product A, Tuesday product C, and then it repeats. The rule is simple. Every product's instruction file, the one Claude Code reads at the start of every session, gets reviewed once a week. If a rule is stale, I delete it. If a new pattern emerged, I add it. This is how I switch between products in under 30 seconds without Claude getting confused about which code base it's in. Skip this block for 2 weeks and your instruction files rot. Claude starts hallucinating your own architecture, and you spend the next month cleaning up. Block 5 is the last hour, 5 to 6 p.m. This is the accounting block, and it's plain text only. Notion, no Jira, no fancy dashboards. I open one markdown file. I log how much I spent on Claude AP. I calls that day, how much time each block actually took, which product shipped what, and any leak I noticed. A leak is any moment I caught myself doing work Claude could have done. Then I write down the 3 tasks for tomorrow, 1 per priority product, and I close the terminal. That's it. That's the day. Now here's what people miss when they see this list. It's not the blocks that matter. It's the fact that each block has 1 product, 1 artifact, and 1 exit condition. When you try to run 3 products without that structure, every session becomes a context-switch disaster. And Claude Code produces garbage because it's holding 3 architectures in its head at once. The blocks are just a forcing function to keep the context clean. If you take one thing from this video, take that. 1 block, 1 product, 1 artifact, 1 exit condition. Repeat 5 times. That's the whole operating system. If you want the full template, the 5-block schedule, the exact prompts I paste at the start of each block, and the instruction file rules that let me swap products in 30 seconds, it's on BizflowAI.io, along with real examples of the automation systems we ship for clients. While you're there, hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown finds you. And if you've got a workflow you want built for you instead of built by you, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizflowAI.io. I'll tell you straight if it's automatable.